I'm Cathy Thomas. Joining me today will be the executive chef at Zimzala at the Shorebreak Hotel in Huntington Beach, Roy Hendrickson. And Roy's apple salad is absolutely delicious. It's the kind of salad that dreams are made of. Roy, I love your salad. Tell me about it.
Well, we're doing an heirloom apple salad. It's a really light, easy salad. I feel anybody could do it at home. I've had it on the menu for a couple years now, and it's just one of my favorite salads.
The garnish is so delicious.
They're apple chips, for lack of a better term. Usually I use a slicer for this, but you can do it at home. Just make sure you're using a sharp knife.
Okay.
The kind of apple you actually want to use is probably a Granny Smith, because it's not going to color as fast.
And we've got a rim baking sheet, and
Yes.
we've lined it with parchment paper.
Correct. I like to spray the sheet tray first with just some cooking spray.
Okay. And you're just going to make a single layer there.
Yep. And I'll take some fresh cinnamon, fresh nutmeg as well, and I'll just grate it on top. Bit of kosher salt, some cooking spray. Add another layer of parchment paper, and then I'll put a sheet tray on top.
So it's at about 225 degrees for about 35-40 minutes. Take the top tray off, take the top parchment off, and let it go until they get nicely brown and crisp. Sounds easy. All right, on to the salad.
Yes. So as far as the apples go, I like to do different sizes and shapes. It just adds to the texture when you're eating it. I just think each apple kind of deserves its own treatment. There's no real method to putting the salad together. It's just kind of how I feel like cutting the apple that day. We're gonna use a hydro butter lettuce. Leave it whole until you're ready to use, and then just trim off the roots and wash thoroughly. We're gonna use a house-made granola that we make at the restaurant. We're using bran flakes, pistachios, slivered almonds, sesame seeds, a little bit of honey, canola oil, and salt. And what we'll do is we'll mix all that together, and we'll put it on sheet trays, and we'll bake it till it's nice and crisp.
But home cooks could use a store-bought granola.
Of course. Some of our micro celery. I like to use pretty much the whole side of this goat cheese, so I'll use the rind as well. And then we're gonna dress the salad. The apple cider vinegar, a little bit of our lemon olive oil, and then I'll dress it with a little bit of kosher salt. And then we'll toss it, and we'll plate it.
Chef, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Here's a quick tip from Melissa's. How about some beautiful gingered rice with fresh asparagus and carrots? We want to eat all the asparagus we can because it's one of the most nutrient-dense vegetables on the planet. So we're going to start by bringing some chicken broth or some vegetable broth to a boil. And then I'm going to add the long grain brown rice. Okay, so our brown rice has been gently simmering for about 30 minutes. And I'm going to put in the carrots that have been julienned. And then I have about 12 asparagus that I've cut on the diagonal. And back goes the lid. It's just going to cook under low heat for about 5 minutes. While the asparagus and the carrots are quickly cooking in with the rice, we're going to do a little flavor mixture here of chopped fresh mint, green onions, and a little bit of fresh ginger. Oh, and I want a little bit of fresh lime. So we're just going to get a little bit of the zest and some juice. And I would have gotten more juice out of this lime had I microwaved it for about 10 seconds. And a little bit of agave syrup, a little pinch of salt. I'm going to stir that up. In goes the mint mixture, some freshly ground black pepper. Give it a toss. Some toasted sesame seeds. Beautiful gingered rice bowl with asparagus and carrots. The fruit and vegetable aisles are filled with so much potential. Try something new. Have an adventure.